So we have the okay. So we have the spool administration. So this is one of the work process we have for the spool administration. The main use of the spool work process is like a printers, printing, to printing the documents or to printing the data from the table level. Suppose like if you want to print the some data, documents, pay slips, whatever you want from SAP, here the spool work process will be used here. The spool work process will be used. So before that, dialog, update, enqueue, background, message server, gateway. So these things we discussed, SMGW, external outside connections we discussed. So now the spool work process is for the printer administration perspective. So we have the spool work process here. It will be used here. So here for printing purpose, to print the data, here the spool work process will give the prints here, label printing, whatever it may be, spool work process will be helpful here. So here SP01, SP02, SPAD, we have the three transaction codes will be used for the printer administration perspective here. Printer administration, these three transaction codes are very useful here. Here, the first of all, the printers configurations, integrating the printers into the SAP level. So all the things here we can do it in the SPAD transaction code. SPAD transaction code we can do it here. SPAD transaction code we can perform it here, right? So here let me log into the our systems here. Right. So here SPAD is the transaction code. We can use this SPAD transaction code to integrate the printers here. To integrate the printers here. If you go to the SPAD transaction code here, so you have the output devices. So spool servers are there. Output devices means the printers we can integrate it here. Printers we can integrate it here. Here there are a lot of printers are there here. So we can also create the new printers. We can create it here. Just click on the change mode, then click on the create button. So then it will ask the output device name, which means so printer like home printer. Suppose like it's my home. Suppose like take example home printer we have here. So device name and output printer here. So what is this printer is for? Which purpose you are using? Is the SAMs? There the types of printers are there here. You can see like we have the brother printer, Canon printer, Sigma printer, so like Smart, we have the types of printer. When you purchase a printer, when you purchase in the printer, you will get the one printer, right? Where that printer details type here, what is the spool server name, where the spool work process is available, is a standard printer or color printer or fax, whatever it may be, you have to use it here. What is the printer model, what is the printer location, all the information we have to fill it here. Suppose like printer model, suppose like something differently, you can give it here. Location Hyderabad. So then go to the access method here. This is for the integrating the your home printer, integrating the printer into the here. So which means your printers you are integrating here, right? So that so means all the office printers will integrate into the your laptop same way our home printers or office printers or floor printers we can integrate into the here, right? While integrating, so you have to create the device name and provide the details of the your printer type here. Then a printer location, printer model, we have the details, we can fill it out all the details here. Then here we have the so one access methods we need to select it here carefully. Access methods we have to select it cable here to able to address the output device from the SAP, which you must configure the output device. This output device we have to configure it here. Means to able to print the data from SAP output device. One device we have to create it here. That is called the printers. You have to integrate it here, right? When you configure the output device and specify the, we have to specify the access method, which output device is connected to the SAP system. whether you are using the local printer or remote printer or front-end methods, which methods you are using, which operating systems you are operating the printers, spool work process, and all those things. It's a matter here in the access methods. The access method, it's a method. So here, so we have the types of methods are there here. You can see the access method C. It's a direct operating system call. We have the three types actually. They are the three types of access methods main we have. So types like one is the local, one is the remote access, second one is the front end methods here. So local means local access method. Local means here, so your micro both should be in the Windows. If it is the Windows or Linux, local Windows or Linux here. Remote. So Windows, if it is the Windows, we have to choose the C. Local means both spool work process, your printer, the spool work process, your operating system spooler, both are in the same host. Then we need to choose the, we need to choose the C, type C, we have to use it here, which means even your SAP system. So there is every operating system, there is when you install the operating system in the services, you will see the spooler, OS spooler, you will get it out here. The print spooler, you will get it out here. The print spooler, the print spooler service, you will get here, print spooler. The spooler, you will get it out here. The print spooler, you will get it out here. So this service should be running here. Or because this will be to print the data here. To print the data here. To print the data, we will use the spooler here. So right, SAP system will connect to the spooler. The spooler will connect to the our printers, right? So you have to choose the either C for local, right? C means so both are Windows system in the same operating system. So then we can use the local. Local means SAP, your SAP and the print spooler. Both are running on the same host. Then that you have to choose as a, so both are running on the same means you have to choose the C, right? Otherwise, if the local printing means Unix system, if it is the Unix system, your SAP work process, your spool work process of the SAP system, the host spooler running on the same host, which means the both are Linux, then you can use the L. You can use the L here. C for Windows and type L for Linux system. You have to use it here. Type L Linux system. You have to use it for here, right? So if the both are local, right? If it is the Windows, your spool work process print spooler, both are running on the same operating system, and that is the Windows. C is the Linux. L, we need to choose it here. Okay. So the next one is the remote. It is also Windows and the Linux here. So here the next one is called the the remote printing method here. If it is the Windows, we can choose the yes here, which means your spool work process of the SAP system, SAP Sprint, like SAP Spooler, both are running on the different operating system. So that is called the Windows. We have to choose it here. If it is the Unix flavor, then you need to choose the U. You have to choose it here. U means the printing from the remote Unix server here. Where the spool work process of the SAP system, host spooler are running on the different host. The Linux host, that is we can choose it as the U. U. Then it is the front end. You get front end means front end Windows only, front end computer. Then you can use the F method. We have to use it here. F method we have to use it here. So then output, device pool, archival, we have to use all those things here. So these are the main thing we have to choose it here when you are integrating the printer. C, E, output management, front end, printer, F and so G for, so this is also front end computer. This two you have to use for the front end here, right? Then L, so email to the receiver's device type. So these are the access methods we have to use it here. This is the access methods, we have to use it here. Access methods we have to use it for here, right? So yes, for print using the SAP protocol. So if you are using the both our print spooler and SAP system, both are there, then this one we have to use it here. What is the host printer? Where the your printer hosted means your printer IP details we have to provide it here. Host printer, where the printer, every printer there is a IP, right? So then let me type this IP here, but we don't have anything, but let's type. Okay. Then output attributes. So you want to, is it like a, what is the paper size script, if anything, what is the tray? Is the one side you want to print it, or both the side you want to print it here, double side, reverse side, or whatever you want to print it? Is it color printer? Then what is the tray? You have to use it here. Default tray means all the trays will be used. If you want to use only the particular tray, paper tray in the printer, so just you can use the particular tray, you can use it here, right? So the tray information. Tray one, what is the page format you have to choose it. So any page format are there, the page formats are there here. How many inches, how many lines, all those things here. So we can use it here. That printer, we can use it here. That is called the tray one, printer page formats. So these are the printer related settings here. What page format, how we want to use it. That is the, those things we can use it in the page. Those things we can use it in the output attribute section here. Output attribute section we can use it here, right? Once you fill all the details here, these 4 tabs here, then click on the save button here. Your home already exists, you want to exist, yes. So just click on the OK button here. So then unable to reach the remote spool system here, that is fine. So we have created the, we have created the one printer we have created, that is called the home printer. We have created one home printer we have created here. So this is the way we can integrate the printers here. Multiple printers we can integrate it here. This is the way, right? There are a lot of printers are there here. So like that we can also create the multiple printers. We can create it here. Multiple printers. So we can create it in the systems here. Home printer, right? We created. Right, home printer. So this is the printer which we created currently. So this printer we have created here, right? So here, what we have to do here. So printer you created, that is fine. The next one is called the, you want to test it out. You want to test it out here, whether the printer is working or not. So all the information we need to test it out, right? To testing this one, we can, so we can go to the any page you can go to, you can print it or print the data here. Suppose let me go to the one of the, so PA03 functional transaction code, payrolls related, just okay. Suppose I want to print the pay the this one. There is a printer icon everywhere. There is a printer icon, or just if you type the Control P, then the printer icon will come here. The printer icon will come here. Just I want to print the some data here, right? Just click on the, I want to print the some data here. Just click on the print button here. Then it will ask the output device. Normally, otherwise, when you go to the any printer shop, so then when you want to print out, then you will open the page, you will click on the Control P or print icon, you will click it out. Then there is a one pop-up will open like this. There is a pop-up will come. Here you are the person, you need to select the, so printer, which printer you want to give it here, home printer which you created, right? So then you want to all the pages immediately you want to print it out, right? Then selected, click on the continue button here. Then there is a, when you click on the continue button here, there is a record is created, and the print request is created. It's sent to the home printer here. It's sent to the home printer here. So if that printer, home printer which you integrated now, if it is really exist, then you will get the print from the paper immediately. Really exist, you will get the printer, you will get the print from the that one, you will get it on the print. Now we don't have any print now, right? So why? Because the printer is not exist here. But let me see what happened here. If you go to the SP01 to check the status of the print here, so home printer, right? That's we created as a home printer here. So today only 23 6:51 p.m. 23. So one request number is generated. That request number, so we have to check here that request number here, output request, full request number. If you know, that is fine. If you don't know, we can set it out. All the things we can set it out here. SP02 is for the all the only dedicated your request will be home printer. This is the one here, right? This is the request number. It is created here. It's called the home printer here, right? So what type of data you are printing? This is the records you are trying to print it here. Number of employees who are the exist, who are the, so that employee number, records and everything you have printed here. So this is the request number. It is printed. So what it is doing here, let's check it here. This is the printer you selected. This only you have done it here, right? So then output, it is fine. So it is waiting for what? Waiting for the output devices to the output devices unavailable, which means there is no printer, there is no nothing printer, there is no printer like this here, right? That is the reason there is no, we don't have any printers here in the system. That is the reason it is failing, right? Means request is getting failed here. You can see there is no printer, this output devices here. That's why it is getting failed. Output devices are not available, right? It is waiting for the device. Normally we given the some dummy devices here, right? Even we don't have printer, we given the printer details and everything. So that's why it is getting failing here. We don't have any printers here. So that is the way we can create the printers here. Go to the SPAD is the spool administration output devices. Here we can create the printers here. Click on the create. We can create the one office printers, office fourth floor printer. We can create anything, right? So office fourth floor, something like short name. So you can give any printer details or anything. You can give it here. Like now, I will change it to the F front end. Front end computer, which means it will read the my local laptop printers here. In the local laptop also by default you have the print to PDF. There the some printers are there, right? It will read that printers here, right? That is that will read that printers here. Then okay, office worker. I did it here. Okay. Now what I'm trying to do, front end printing, which means you don't want to refer the this all those things. It will refer the my local laptop printers here. Now just go to the any one of the transaction code, monthly payrolls or payrolls by weekly display. No, weekly, no. Just for some of the functional related monthly payrolls or something like that. I'm reflecting here. So here, click on the display. So just click on the print button. So here I will use the office, something like that. I'm using front end printing here. This is the spool. So when I click this button, this is not the local, this is not the remote, right? Just click on front end printing here. Front end printing means, so it will, so it front end, whatever the data is there, it will come here. My front end printing like a, so print to PDF, right? To print the data via PDF here. So I'm just choosing as a PDF here, payroll, something like that. So just PDF I'm choosing here. So it is created as a payroll. Why? Because my front end computer is like a print to PDF option. So I got the PDF. So to the my desktop, I think here. So here, if you see here, so payroll PDF got created here, right? PDF got created payroll. So which means now if I go ahead and search the data here, SP01, so to check the all the users, not only my users, all the users here. So this is completed. Office, fourth floor, this is completed. Why? Because the print to PDF got generated. That's why you see this got created here successfully. It got printed here successfully. So possibly by spool work process is completed the work here printed, which means so my thing is like a print to PDF. It got successfully completed. It got successfully completed here. Print to PDF. It got successfully completed. Right. So this is the way we can check it out here. So in SPAD, we can create the output devices. Output devices, we can create it here by going to the here. We can create the change mode. We can create it here. Okay, we can create the so devices. We can create it here. So then same device you can use it for other purpose also. You can use it other purpose, right? So here spool servers means where your spool work process is running. That is called the spool server here, right? Access methods, destination host. That is the different thing. But here it is the case. Here we need to select the output devices here. Output devices. We need to choose it here. Output devices. We have to choose it here. All the printers I'm converting to the so this output devices, this spool server. Why? Because those are the different host names I'm converting to the so the valuable the spool server where the spool work process is running. So I'm converting to the here. Okay, this is running. So here SP0, SPAD for the administration perspective, for the adding the printers, integrating the printers, we will use it here. Then SP01 is for the to checking the logs whether the print requests are successful or not. We can check in the SP01, we can check it out. Then SP02 only specific to the our user request, specific to the our user. So how many spools printed, how many are there, that we can check it out here, that we can check it out here. Let me take the one more session here. Then SP02 only dedicated to the how many spools you have. But because there are the many requests, many spool requests, some are the jobs, some of the users, some of the things here. These all are the jobs are generating here. That's why you can see. We can, if you select the type, what is there in the job, you can get the information here, right? So what is there? So if you select the type here, what are the records are printed here? So all the information, you have the data here, right? So you can see the status here. You can see the status of the your request and everything. Only this is yours. If you go to the SP01, you can also check the all the users, not only here, just you can check the all the users related prints. We can see it here. All the users related, not only basis user, all the users related things, clients. So custom selection. We can select it. We can pull the data of the system here. We can pull and the data of the systems here. See here, 5,800 printers were reassigned here. Right, all are changed to the KP online one, KP online one. Previously it was different, now it's changed here, right? So this is the printers which we have. Already some people are there, they have created already printers. So they are practicing. Similar way, you can also do the practice here, printers creation, and you can just take the any dummy print, you can give it, even this one also. If you type the control P, the home page also will get printed here. So home page also will get printed here. So here, just to use the print, then which one you want to use it here. So you can select the device, output device here, which output device you want to select. It means output device means the printer, which printer. So you want to select it. You can choose that printer and then click on the print button that will be printed here. Sir, is it only SAP level printing? The what about the others printing and everything? I mean, it's not only SAP level printing here, right? There is a spool request number is got generated here, right? So when you go to we can here, we can check the logs here in SP01, SP01, you can check the logs here. All the information, we can check it out here in SP01 transaction code here. So here SAP printing not only just to only printout purpose. So barcode scanning in the airports, bag checking, right? Many places here, label printing on the bottles. So many where we have the SAP printing is available. Many where we can do the prints of the SAP systems here, prints. Many where we can perform the prints here. Example, if you do the form, if you do just Google it, you will get the so many videos are there how the SAP is helping to the customers to do the prints of the in their day-to-day usages. So SAP is not only just printing the data only SAP level. So it is also print the data from water bottles, home prints, water bottle also we can print it out here. So labels. So labels also SAP will print it out here. Labels also we can print. So if you see here,
Displays Master Vedic Mathematics.
if you see it here, we have the very beautiful videos in the here, how the SAP will do the printing, label printing, bottle printing. So all the those things here, how the SAP is helping here, right? So there is a many ways. So that they will do the this kind of barcode print, scanner. So there are the multiple things SAP will do here, right? Multiple things SAP will perform it here. So in the missionaries time. So they are the missionaries. In the missionaries also SAP will do the printing here, missionaries. So label printing, bottle printing. So see here how they are printing here SAP. There is a one brother printer they have here. How the SAP they helping to them from SAP systems. Printing the labels from SAP system here. See here. We can print without. So here, how the SAP is helping here. You can see it here. So printing from SAP, right? So here we have the SAP GUI. This is a SAP system. We have the printer is there here. So SAP GUI 2, they will launch the SAP system here. Here spool work process will use to print the data to the printout here, to print the data to the printer here, right? So here, you can see it here. There are the two printing solutions. Either you can use local printing, remote printing, server side. So same, same like that. Whatever the output devices we created, same like that. They have the some BS10 example. Brother printer. Just click on the print. How to set up. We have the SAP system. Then the drivers related things and the one printer. Same, whatever we have done here, similar way we have to do it here. SAP system, output devices, and we have to select all those things. Page formats, we have to then select it here. So same, it's not only just to here, the airports, the bags checking, bag scanner, in the malls scanner. So many where SAP will be used here. Those all are will connect to the SAP if they are using the SAP application. they will do the prints from SAP. The bottles, the label printing on the bottles. In the bottle, we have the one label will come, right? That is also will be printed by. So some of the priority customers, the main customers, US customer, they dedicatedly they will use for SAP for the label printing for their business, product-based businesses. They will use it here, SAP systems here. So it's not only just think, don't think like it's not only SAP level data, we can print it out. It's not only like that. So if you want to, you can actually print it, the label printing, barcode printing, zebra printing, so many things here. We can do it using the SAP printing here. But all those things, first of all, the printer is required here. What is the printer? Color printer. The printer we need to integrate to the here. So that printer we have to integrate to the here. We have to create the printers here. So then output devices will be created. Once is the Thai characters printing, what the printer here, all those things we have to do it here. So all those things we have, the number of printers are there here. So you can select it, which printer is this here, yours. Then select the printer. Then fill all the details, which format, which sizing, all those things here. Once done it, everything, we can do the prints here. We can do the print using by this printer. We can do the printing here. That is what we can do it here, right? That is what we can do the printer. Someone selected the HP LaserJet printer. So this is for the Unix, right? So like that, so we can get the printer details and all those things. We can, what is the format? Some customer, they don't want A4 size format. They want to some different formats here, right? So they can select the format letters and all those things here. Here, functional team or developer, they can help you for the formats. 3 inches, 4 inches, so edges like form for now the form should be the forms, Adobe forms, script forms, they will create it. But so our duty is adding the printers to the here. Then we can ask them to test the printers. In case of printers are not working, we can do the connection test here. We can perform the connection tests are there here. We can perform the connectivity test. So how the printers are working or not. So we can do the testing here. We can do the test. We can perform the testing here. Testing we can perform it here. So right. So testing we can do that work. If the printer is working fine, so definitely the papers are there in the printer connection test is okay, papers are there in the printer is on, then definitely it will give the printout. So if the printer is not there or papers are not there inside of the tracer, you will not get the printouts here. We can check it out, the issues, errors, everything in the SP01 or SPAD. We can check the errors, what's happening in the system and all those things here. It is completed, what is the request number for them, or what is the why it is failing, it is a failing, then why it is failing here, output device available, not available, means printer is not there, either printer is not there or printer is shut down or some network changes are happened, then we can say there are some issues with the printer, it cannot be reached. So that we need to work with the local IT team for their floors, switch on the printers and everything, they will switch on the printers and everything here, right? So that type of things we have to do it as part of the troubleshooting here, right? SP01, SP02 is for the checking the logs and everything here. Okay, that is about the printer spool administration. This type of work will be done by the spool work process here. Spool work process will do. That's why we have only one spool is enough to handle all those things here, right? So dialog users, it will handle it here. You have the number of dialogues, number of users will log into the system, but you have to check the here update background. So these are the things also you are required to monitor all those things here, right? This is about the spool, and these are about the work process related administration part, which we discussed, right? As part of the work process administration, we discussed about the dialog, update, NQ, background, message server, GS, DV, DV, EB, MGS, right? DMGS. S means spool, gateway, so message server, load balancing activities, and all those things here we discussed. So now this is about the spool work process.
Sorry, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir. How can we check the printer by the Windows PowerShell?
Printer?
How can we check the printer by Windows PowerShell?
Printer by Windows PowerShell.
Yes.
Printer by Windows PowerShell. This is a PowerShell command. Normally in the laptop you will get the PowerShell. Okay. Here what you want to check here? Printers. You want to check the printer version or printer, what is that?